Hi guys, happy full moon. I am out here surrounded by nature, big beautiful moon in the sky, and I'm coming to you with a message. So, everyone wins when they pour into women and girls. Everyone wins. What do I mean by this? I mean, you know, it should be no secret now that, the true essence and value in the world comes from the divine feminine energy. And after, I posted my last video, and so many other women resonated with me about how they were raised. They weren't like raised with all of this love and confidence and self-esteem poured into them. And they were kind of like, their self-esteem was kind of, tarnished and then brought back up. And I see this in so many instances, like around the world, where people try to put down the divine feminine, put down women, put down girls, thinking it will do something. It doesn't do anything but mess over everyone, mess over the world, mess over the earth in the end. And I don't know if people do this for, they're putting down something of value so they feel powerful. I don't know if that's the case, but it's not worth the consequences in the end. For example, like, I believe when a woman is born, that means that family has just won the lottery. That family has everything it will ever need and should never have to suffer if they pour confidence and love and self-esteem into that little girl. For her to be the best version of herself, her family will never have to look for money again, ever. So yeah, I think we need to start doing things differently. When a girl is born, it doesn't take, the same strategy and skills to raise a boy. You don't have to be so harsh. And I just found it funny because I was thinking about, the way I was raised and how my father reacted to me. I remember, getting spankings and being told I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't say that, silenced, and being forced to rub my dad's feet. That was disgusting. And, I just felt like I was not raised as like a queen rather than like a server who should pour into others. And that left me with low self-esteem because I felt like I was missing that, I was missing that self-esteem, that confidence to where I can go out in the world and get my needs met, not being born to serve others. That is terrible. But the funny thing about it is my dad, when he got a little bit older, he just called me out the blue one day and started like going off on me because I couldn't give him money. And I was like, what an idiot. Like, if you would have raised me properly to be the divine feminine woman I was and embrace everything that is me, instead of trying to suppress it, shun it, and put it into servitude, I would have made my whole family rich. If my family would have poured love and confidence and self-esteem into me, I would be rich by now. I would be rich, and I know that. I know this. And it's crazy because when women are born into the family, like, people underestimate the power that women have. Like, women bring you luck. Women bring you fertility. Women bring you fruit. Like, women bring you essence. They bring you life. They bring you creation. If you nurture that little girl right, she's going to grow up to be rich. And then she will help everyone, and she can attract 10 times fold. And it was funny to me because my dad called me and started like yelling and screaming and telling me I need to help him with money. And I'm like, you never taught me how. You didn't even instill in me the confidence to go out and make that money. You didn't show me what I was made of. It was like it was kept a secret almost. How am I supposed to, bring in money when I was put out into the world without knowing all these things? Shut away in the house. Can't do this, can't do that, can't say this, can't do... It's crazy. And I'm like, if only they would have been rooting for me, if only they would have lifted me up, I would have brought so much money in. I would have run my own company by now. I would have brought in so much money to help everyone in my family. But I don't know. I don't know why, people feel the need to bring down women's self-esteem at such a young age. Because that doesn't help anyone. That doesn't help anyone. Women are so nice, loving, and giving. If you nurture her up, she's going to give you back 10 times fold. 10 times fold. And so you shouldn't expect anything. If you put down that little girl's self-esteem when she was young, and you're expecting her to help you later on, that's not how it works. And, I kind of pity, countries where they look down on women and value men so much more. They're missing out on so much power and riches. Like, women are money. Like, women is essence. Like, woman is the gift of life. And I don't know why people are so hell-bent on thinking that flipping the script will suddenly replace woman. Men can't replace women, and women can't replace men. But it's so sad because, when a woman is born, people have won the lottery. People have won the lottery. My dad had the winning lottery ticket to where he never had to die a poor man, but he did. You know why he died a poor man? Because he didn't pour into his daughter like he should have. If he would, I would have been so rich by now. I would have been boss. I think a lot of time people are afraid of their daughter's power. People try to keep their daughter away from the world. Don't do that. Show her what this world is like. Show her what it takes to be strong. Show her what it takes to be confident. Stand up for her. Show her how to stand up for herself. Show her how to get money. Teach her how to get money at a young age. They don't always have to go to college and work for other people. They can start their own business. We have the internet. So many ways to start your own business. So many ways to make money nowadays. Like, let's stop, forcing your daughters to go into this rigid school system that at the end of the day doesn't really value them. Everything is just so backwards. I just want women out there. I just want women to have a fair chance at life. If you have daughters out there, don't be bringing down her self-esteem. Constantly pour life into her. Constantly pour love into her. If I had a daughter, or if I have one, that's what I'm doing from day one. Build up her self-esteem. I missed out on so many opportunities in life where if I just had a little bit more confidence, if I just had a little bit more self-esteem, I would have gotten in places and I would have had more opportunities open to me. Now, I don't regret the past because I enjoy the present now, but I do want things to change for young girls and women. Like, life should not be, they should not be bamboozled out of their worth. At least tell them about the world. Tell them what they can do. Tell them they can do anything they put their mind to. Don't try to keep them small, keep them down. Don't try to tear down their self-esteem for monetary gain where you can win the whole lottery. Why rob the bank when you can have the lottery, when you pour into your daughters and they come out rich because they have the confidence, the self-esteem to get what they want in life? Instead of all of us just worshiping Beyonce, why don't we make more Beyoncés? You know what it took to be Beyonce? Her family loved her 100%. Her family didn't try to keep her back out of fear. For what? You're messing up your own money by messing up your daughter's self-esteem. Why can't there be more families like hers? Families that believed in her, families that uplift her, families that would never put her down, ever, ever. I'm so glad and thankful to be born in the age of information, because what would the world be like if little girls, especially women of color, because this is the main ones that, people hide information from intentionally, but all women are not getting the knowledge about who they are, about their power at a young age. Could you imagine where the world would be if women knew their power at a young age from birth, knew who they were, had that confidence instilled in them, and not be shaken by, some dusties in the world, or some mean coworkers, or people in school bullying them? They wouldn't care what they say because their family instilled so much self-esteem into them where they feel like they can conquer the world. That's the energy we need. That's the energy we need out there in the world. We gotta balance the playing field, y'all. It's so unfair. It's so unfair. And I'm kind of embarrassed to be walking around on an earth where men who aren't even half qualified are in positions for things they should never even apply to, for things that have nothing pertaining to their gender. It is insane. We need to empower more women and girls from a young age. And I'm going to do everything in my power too. And I hope you will too.